What did Avicii say while playing Riichi Mahjong? So wake me up when South 4's over. I'm Sisyphus, Mahjong's my boulder. I was Tempa waiting for 6 or 9, but it's exhaustive, draws time. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. We're back, we're playing Mahjong. Are you sitting down for the first time in a million years? I have good news to share about our Mahjong, off-stream / on-stream victories. Folks, since the last time, if you only watched the YouTube videos, I streamed last night, and I played an off-stream game earlier today. Folks, you might know me as Yusong, but I'd like to reintroduce myself. Hello, I'm Second Place Steve. I am Second Place Steve, and you know what I always say. Second Place Steves get second place degrees. We're gonna get into it, but let's get into the Jade Room first. As we load in to the Jade Room, let me just say this. If you like the song, or if you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. The Bovinator writes, I love the part of Uncut Gems when Adam Sandler said, holy Sanshoku, I'm gonna run. I love that comment so much. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It really brightened my day. Folks, I have been playing on stream and off stream. So last night on stream we got 3 second places in a row, and in the moment it like stung a little, you know what I mean? Because a lot of those games we were in the lead, and at the last moment we dropped to second place or something, and it stings in the moment. But then later you realize, oh, I could have gotten 4th. Like I could have gotten 4th and had minus 200 elo instead of plus 60 elo, and then suddenly second place actually feels incredible. So last night on stream, 3 second places in a row. Yusong, you played Mahjong off stream? It was kind of unintentional. I started recording a video earlier today, and I realized halfway through the video, oh, I don't feel very good. I think I'm a little under the weather today. Ah! Okay, well, a crossword's gonna call a really early Riichi. I have 1 safe tile, not much after that. I suppose, no shot, it's the south wind, right? Okay, famous last words, but I'm glad that passed. I wasn't feeling very well, so I just kind of stopped the recording and just kind of like took some time for myself and was like, you know what, I'll start a recording again later. I guess I'm just playing for fun now, and it was a really fun game. Dropped to 4th place in the middle, but climbed our way back towards the very, very end. So that felt great. Oh, this feels bad though. We're gonna have to pay out a decent sized dealer penalty. Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt. This is, 5,200 points isn't that bad, but we would rather them not have sumoed at all, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Before we get too far into this game, holy frick, we're already done with East 1. I want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Holy bursh, this hand is good. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, the Riichi Mahjong song parody document, the Riichi Mahjong strategy document. So thank you to everyone on the Patreon for supporting me, for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there, and for that I'm eternally grateful. Thank you so much, sincerely. I've been, usually when I go through in batches, right? To find like featured comments and to check the Patreon and yada yada. And I actually had a great time. I mean, knock on wood, but I had a great time finding featured comments last night. And I realized, oh, this is a luxury. Like I think this is a very nice corner of the internet, and for that I'm very, very grateful. Yusong, are you saying that you have no say in? Ooh, hang on. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Like, this hand is a little confusing, but if we draw into a 5 or an 8 of circles, we're in Tenpai. If we draw into an 8 of bamboo, we're in Tenpai. But if we draw into like a 3 of characters or a 5 of characters, holy bursh, this hand is going to be incredible. Like, we might even be able to add all simples, right? Another feather in our caps. That's also interesting. Does anybody know what any of this is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 6, 7. Stop it. Focus. I need you to focus. I think I'm gonna throw this back. I think this is a catch and release situation. I understand we could go for a pure straight, a little 1 through 9 in the circle suit. I don't think that's that applicable in this situation. I like keeping the Dora tile. I think it's a little bit more flexible, and I like being 1 tile away from Tenpai. I'm not gonna knock that either. If we draw into 8 of bamboo, it's the easiest smashing of the like and subscribe button we've ever done in our entire lives. What was I yapping about? Yapping about something. Anyway, we played a game off stream. Went pretty well. Second place Steves get second place degrees, and we're genuinely climbing. I've realized that it's a little different when you're in Master 1 versus Master 2. I'm not gonna pretend like I know how the ranking system works, you know, like in the top to bottom. But whenever we win, we gain less than we gained in Master 2 star. But when we lose more. We lose less as well. So I guess it's just less extreme. Like a more tempered Dorito. Oh God, Jesus Christ. It's less extreme, right? than what we had going at Master 2 Star, and that's fine. Hopefully, it means it's an easier climb back up to the rank that we belong in. Can I just be real with you? Can I be straight up with you? This is what Riichi, Red 5, nothing. Yo, I don't know if I respect that. If I'm just gonna be real with you, I don't know if I respect that. This hand is in a great position. We can draw into 3 of characters, 5 of characters. We can even draw into 4 of characters and still have an incredible, it's still just an absolutely incredible hand. So like a show-stopping hand, like a Mangan or a Hanemon's amount of points hand. So I don't want to call Riichi when there's so many options for us, not this, but there's so many options for us to actually improve this one. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? A little bit worse now that a crossword has won. Doing okay. I'm feeling a little worse for it. I don't know if you can tell. I'm wearing a sweater today. I usually don't wear a sweater. I usually my uniform is just a white like t-shirt and then Tudora. Ooh, half flush. Oh, okay. This hand is suddenly incredible. It's probably not half flush anymore, but like this hand is still really, really good. It's Riichi, Pinfu, Tudora, pure double sequence. A lot could go right with this hand. My uniform that I wear in my day-to-day life, not just for my YouTube videos, but it's like it'll be a white undershirt, still rocking one of those, and it'll be like a collared like dress shirt that I leave unbuttoned. Why? Because I'm cool and casual. No, I don't know. So I usually joke when people so I've met a lot of people. Whoa, Hachi Machi, that's so good. What do I do now? Do I just start pawning for all triplets? If you give me another pair anywhere in this hand, I start pawning for all triplets. Outside of that, I have no effing idea how this hand is gonna win. I don't want to discard the 2 of characters, but we might have to if we draw into what? A 1 of characters or a 3 of characters? I don't know. This hand could still be a lot of different things. I've been meeting a lot of people recently, improv class, etc., etc. And sometimes I'll make like a sometimes someone will talk about like fashion or clothes, and then I'll usually make like a self-deprecating joke like, oh, I dress like a preppy high schooler, which kind of accurate. Why do I dress like this? I don't have a good answer for you. It's not because I want to be like, oh, like business casual all the time. That's like a real snooze fest right there. But like, it's not that I'm like, oh, I think looking business casual. Ew. I mean, there's nothing wrong with business casual, but just, I'm just in my bedroom with Fue Coco. You know what I mean? It's not that serious. Folks, sometimes scared money doesn't make money. You know what I mean? Scared money doesn't make money. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai now. Like, I think that this is good. It's not amazing, but can you imagine if we draw into 2 of bamboo? Okay, well, that stinks beyond belief. That is rotten to the core, what just happened. But okay, oh no. All right, well, it's feeling bad. Yeah, I feel bad right now. Yeah, it's absolutely feeling bad. If we draw into 2 of bamboo, I will chase this Riichi. Outside of that, I don't know if we're allowed to chase this Riichi. Oh, man. It's not a good weight, and it's not even a high-scoring hand, dude. But I am in Tenpai. But I don't think that means anything. You're gonna be so mad at me for doing this. But I genuinely, I for real do not think that this is worth it. We can look back at this with Maka, right? East 3, and we can gamble on it. You want to gamble the usual bet? Me, my sense of shame, and you, a handwritten apology in the comment section down below. Okay, fine. The usual bet is on. East 3, folding 9 of characters. I would have had to discard the 7 of circles to okay, handwritten apology in the comment section right now. I mean, this is such confirmation bias, you know, litigation that's occurring right now, but I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it because that hand was fine. I mean, we were really pogging when we were first dealt that hand, but it just took way too long to get to the point. Honestly, my thoughts on 2001: A Space Odyssey. Okay, that's genuinely gonna offend some people, but you can't lie to me. I know I have to finish it with the business casual stuff, but for real? Oh, we're gonna pretend like the 18 minutes of watching monkeys do their thing at the start of 2001: A Space Odyssey, every minute of that was necessary? We couldn't have trimmed, checks watch, at least 5 minutes of that? It's a good movie. I understand the importance of the movie in the greater context of cinema. This is a little too much monkey stuff for my liking. I don't know. Might get me kicked off of the internet, but it's yeah, you gotta speak your truth. This hand, what are we doing? Define the relationship. What are we? Yo, I don't like this at all. If I'm just gonna be real with you, like, I think I'm cutting Northwind followed by Northwind. I think this is a Pinfu hand. Maybe I should have cut 7 of characters. 7 of characters most likely exits our hand. Oh my god. Folks, we have not had a lot of agency today. I'm just saying. I don't think we've had a lot of agency. Could have called Riichi on that last hand, but I don't think that it was correct. Okay, they cut a 5 of bamboo. I don't really know if I genuinely want to throw a 2 of bamboo. It's probably fine. And I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. No, I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai. This is probably fine. They're not waiting with a 3-4, but they could be waiting with a 1-3, and that's scary for me. Because usually you wouldn't want to call Riichi if you were just waiting with a 1-3, but the 1-3 is the Dora, and that genuinely gives me pause. Like what I did to 2001: A Space Odyssey when watching from the comfort of my own home. A lot of shots fired today. Why do I dress like this? I don't know. I think a lot of like male fashion is oversized sweaters, and don't get me wrong, I'm kind of wearing an oversized sweater right now, but that's not quite my tempo. I don't know. I think a lot of people rock it. Genuinely, I think a lot of people look good in oversized sweaters. It's like a casual vibe. I think what's in vogue is like, oh, did you get that from your aunt's attic, or did you get that from a thrift shop? Like, I think that's like, ooh, that's fashion. Ooh, is that a stain, or was it made that way? I personally can tell that I'm a little biased and opinionated here, but I personally, like, it's not my vibe. I guess the reason that I dress the way that I do is because I want to give off the vibe like, no, I care enough about this to try to make myself look a little bit presentable. They're not waiting with a 4-5. Oh god. Okay, I have to lock in a little bit. I think my next safest tile is earnestly the 2 of bamboo. I mean, it would be tragic if we instead of drawing any safe tile, we just drew into 3 copies of the tile that would deal us in. Okay, 6 of circles, prolonging our defeat, maybe. I don't know. We're kind of okay with this for the time being. 4 of characters. I mean, they're not waiting with a 5-6. They're not waiting. They shouldn't be waiting with an 8-9. We see 3 of the 9s. How many tiles am I away from Tenpai? I'm 2 tiles away from... We might be able to play this. That's the most twisted thing I've ever said, but we earnestly might be able to... No, I don't trust you. I genuinely don't trust you. We might be able to play this. We have to get very, very lucky, and someone else needs to throw the first red dragon. I'm a very... Yeah, he's being a little bit of a high maintenance Henry about it, but it's absolutely true. I don't want to deal the red dragon, deal into a Riichi red dragon, red 5, devastating Mongon. No, not today. Give me this hand isn't even worth the pixels that it's being printed on right now. It doesn't really make sense, but you get the gist. This hand is what? Riichi 1 Dora in the best case scenario. It's not worth throwing it back for. I like to project like, oh, I care enough about you and about me to try to look a little presentable for whatever, even if it's just a YouTube video. And I'm not saying that if you wear an oversized sweater, like, you don't. No, obviously, it's all like context dependent. Holy frick, Left Lord calling Riichi as well. This late game Riichi, I don't know if I'm in love with the late game Riichi, because, I mean, I like it because a cross lord can't play defense, but the rest of us, myself and Right Lord included, we have a million... we have a million tiles worth of information that we can play safely around. This is disgusting, by the way. The Crossroads got the Mandate of Heaven, and I think I recognize that I am a second place Steve through and through. Like, I genuinely... We play for second place. Maybe we can have the miracle run in the dealer seat. Glances at tiles. Nope. This is not. These are. I'm afraid I can't let you run that, Dave. These are not the starting tiles that you absolutely want. So how are you doing outside of the game today? I'm doing okay. Again, just a little under the weather. Not sure if I'm actually sick or if I just haven't been getting good sleep lately. In any case, I'm just trying to take it a tiny bit slower. Got a million errands to run. I think, oh, this is gonna reveal some ignorance. I gotta get my car. It was it's a model from like 2017. So I've had this car for like quite some. Oh my god, Check's watch. Oh my god, too long. I mean, not too long. It's still a great car, but I've had it for a really long time. It doesn't have a like a big iPad or anything, but it has like a little screen that's like, hey, here's how much gas you have left, or like here's, I don't know, here's what the air conditioner is set at. You know, it doesn't have a built-in GPS, which is really annoying, but we can live. I got one of those phone holders that latches on like a scary alien to your to the AC vent or whatever, Among Us, and that absolutely gets the job done. Okay, I freaking lied to you. Every single tile that we've drawn into since the start of this hand has been at least marginally useful. Help me, Marge Simpson. But like we might be able to call Riichi. You are doing something freaky. I don't think I'm allowed to cheat that. Oh my effing god. But now this hand isn't that good. Like if we single tile wait for the 6 of, there's a very real world where we single tile wait for the 6 of bamboo, and that's not a good Riichi. Like if there is an unjust god, like we draw into 6 of bamboo, Riichi, Pinfu, Dora, Dora as the dealer. Yeah, that's disgusting. That is the absolute best case scenario. I think if I genuinely had to guess, oh no. I'm going to discard this because if we draw into more character suit tiles, I might be able to get rid of this 5/7. Left Lord is going for 13 orphans. That's a little bit scary to me. 3 copies of the 9 of circles are gone. 3 copies of the 9 of bamboo are gone. The likelihood that they can actually do it, hopefully, is pretty small. I mean, this smells like a 13 orphans kind of a moment. We're just hoping that someone drops the last 9 of circles and is able to like squash that dream for this player, for everyone at the table. Okay, earnestly good, right? Genuinely pog. I mean, look, I don't like that either. I genuinely don't like this either. We're now 2 tiles away from Tenpai, but like I think our Tenpai is guaranteed to be better. Double-sided banger. Something here. I mean, I believe in this hand. I genuinely believe in this hand. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I absolutely do. Please allow me. please allow me to at least get into Tenpai. And we still have to keep our eye out just to make sure that we don't ruin ourselves. I mean, 3 copies of the Red Dragon are gone as well. They could have the last copy. And if they're going for 13 orphans, it's very likely that they started with at least 1 copy or something, you know? So, a little spicy. If they ever, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Some weights are more equal than others. George Orwell, Animal Farm. Some weights give us a triple-sided banger. I'm not smart enough, / my brain is a little slow today to recognize what those weights are. But we'll know it when we see it, because Mahjong Soul will tell us with the orange pixels of the Riichi button. Oh! Not our game. Genuinely not our game. Anyway, I'm about to reveal my ignorance. Sometimes the screen will say, like, maintenance required. And then you'll go in for routine maintenance at, like, a mechanics. And then I know that I could just go into the menu of my car and be like, I got maintenance. Please remove this message. But it never feels good to do that. Because what if I'm like, oh, my God, what if I take my car in for maintenance and they're like, you've been missing a wheel this entire time? Like, obviously not, but like, you know, I don't know that much about cars. I know how to change a tire, which surprises me too. That's a recent addition to the skill set. But yeah, so I gotta do that. I gotta mail some stuff. Oh my God. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm like, you know how it's like, I think the current generation, or especially like young people, they get a lot of flack for not knowing how to do stuff. Yo, I'm gonna be real with you, because I didn't have to grow up mailing a lot of stuff. I am very, like, every time I have to go to the post office, my butt is like, thwomp, like it was super, super clenched, just being like, well, I think I'm gonna ask someone for help, because I don't know, I like asking people for help. because I don't want to do it wrong, but I'm also scared that someone's gonna just, you don't know what stamp to pick. Like, dude, I genuinely don't know, but I would hope that someone isn't like giga rude about it, right? Because like I haven't had to mail that much stuff around. I don't know. I don't think it's definitely not like an obsolete thing. The mail needs to exist for society to continue spinning. But I just as a goober just don't know how to navigate the system. I'm scared that like sometimes, like the times that I've dropped something in the collection box, the mailbox, some would call it. Like, you know, when you go to a post office and there's like a kind of like a drive-through and you can lift open the bin, you can put a package in that bin. Every single time I've printed my own like shipping label and I've done that, I'm so scared. I'm like, well, I've somehow screwed this up so much that it's not even gonna get returned to me. It's somehow gonna get eaten by the system, and then I'm never gonna get my refund for the miscellaneous online purchases that I've made. Like that, you know, I'm scared that that's gonna happen. Right Lord is just straight up in Tenpai right now. They're just yorking it in Tenpai. They might have a half outside hand as well, which is a little bit annoying. I don't want to deal into their hand. How do I feel about this? They could have an 8-9 in the bamboo suit. I mean, they probably don't. Their first discard was a 9 of bamboo. So if you were going for a half outside hand, I don't think that would be your first discard. I'm pretty sure this tile is fine. Do I fancy my odds of getting into... Okay, well, now I do a lot more. I was about to say 2 copies of the 3 of characters are already gone. Okay, well, that's... well, what? Oh, my God, they have 2 Dora. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, we're 3rd place Theodore. We're 3rd place Theodore maxing. Please, Yostar, please. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Was I enjoying getting 2nd place too much? You really gotta humble me for enjoying getting 2nd place too much? Oh, Yusong was having way too much fun getting 2nd. We can't have that, can we? We gotta meet our misery quota. Just scared that I'm not doing it right, you know? Pawn is huge here. Pawn is absolutely huge here. Gonna keep the north wind. It's our seat wind. Definitely want Chi to make use of this Dora tile that we have in our hand. This hand is good. This hand is earnestly good. We need to draw something either around the 4 of characters or around the 7 of characters. But those are a lot of tiles that we could draw into. And you know what? I'm gonna keep this 7 around. We can draw into another Dora tile. I know it's a little bit greedy, but even drawing into like a 6 of bamboo and being able to accept another Dora tile, like, I don't know. I'm the kind of freak that's kind of into that. Really, Yusong, you're that kind of freak? The same person that's wearing dress shirts and all that jazz? Yeah. Ooh, okay, that kind of worked out. It genuinely worked out. So this is a weird moment. I'm gonna cut the 4 of the characters. I'm gonna keep the 7. Why? The 7, maybe it turns into a 7-8, and then we get to wait for a terminal tile, the 9 of characters. And then with the 4 of characters, we never get to wait for a terminal tile, which is kind of... Okay, well, egg on my face. Okay, well, I mean, it's not... Oh my God. I think the 2 of circles is our pair right now. We'd love to chi into a 2 or a 5 of circles. I think chiing into a 6 of bamboo is the nut draw, but we'll accept. I mean, we're not gonna be that picky. Rylord is gonna pawn. They have Seawind and they have another sequence completed. I have 1 Dora, so they could still have 3 Dora, but I'm hoping that they don't. I'm gonna chi here. Pawn would be absolutely disastrous. I'm gonna chi here. It's gonna get me into Tenpai. Now, this hand is not amazing, but there's some things that we could do, right? If we draw into a Dora tile, we'll cut the red 5. 1 Han for another, and we get to upgrade our single tile weight to a double-sided banger. We can also draw into 4 of bamboo. 4 of bamboo, albeit very, very unlikely. 3 copies of the 4 of bamboo already gone, but if we draw into the last copy, can upgrade this into a double-sided banger as well, without losing our red 5, which is kind of nice. That's pretty much it. I don't think that there's another way that we could upgrade this hand. If we draw into a green dragon, I hate to disappoint you, but I have to be honest. You've seen how brave I am, even when I know I'm maybe giving like a bad take, a la 2001: A Space Odyssey. I don't think I'm gonna con here. Sure, I am in Tenpai, and yes, I have a 3 Han hand. I just don't want to make someone else. I just don't want to make someone else's hand like the best thing that they've ever seen. You know what I mean? And I don't want someone else to call Riichi off the back of my con and then suddenly have the best day of their lives. No, they gotta work for it a little. Some of you haven't been in the 2nd place Steve hyperbolic time chamber, and it really shows. You saying you didn't buy any new clothes lately? No, I don't think so. I think I mean, like, I do need to buy socks. Like, that's the thing that, I mean, it's not a very exciting thing, but it's absolutely true. I gotta buy socks because there's like, there's whole, okay, wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. This is a parasocial relationship, but I still wanna, it's not that I wanna hide things. It's just that, Yusong, remember that you're speaking in a semi-public forum. The holes in my socks are too much to ignore. They are at a point where it is the constitution of the sock as a whole is no longer what it once was. Huge. Chills. Cinema. That's genuinely huge. Huge. Because we get to prevent Right Lord from winning 1,000,000 times in the dealer scene. More importantly, we get to prevent Left Lord from winning. We get to have a little bit more of a buffer between ourselves and from Left Lord. Is there any way that we, like, is there ever a world where we Giga Greed and we come back into this game? This hand, I don't think so. I mean, we would have to draw 7 of characters into 7 of circles into 8 of bamboo. And I don't think we're going to draw into those. Okay. Because we could go for a mixed triple sequence, right? 7, 8, 9 in all 3 suits. I mean, it's not impossible still in this situation. Like a 6, 7, 8 in all 3 suits isn't that bad either. But this hand is not. This hand does not flow very easily. I crossword with the most obvious half flush in the circle suit, right? We got to be a little bit mindful of the circle suit tiles that we end up discarding later. 2 of circles I could throw to try to just, you know, get that out of our system before it gets us into trouble later, but we could also still use it. Just kidding. This is actually really bad. If we draw into a 3 of circles, what? We're happy waiting for a 1 of circles and a 4. I don't think so. All the 1 of circles are already gone. I like the complicated bamboo shapes that we have going on. I'm okay with that. We could still accept the door, which is the 7 of circles. I'm also very much so okay with that. Eastwood, not really what we're looking for. A crosser can maybe use it for their half flush, but absolutely not. I got these socks. I used to buy like really like thick socks, and I don't know if I told you this. I think it was because I'm folding here, right? Like unironically, I'm folding here. If you sumo, it doesn't matter. Like I'm pretty sure I'm in this position anyway. I don't think this hand I can really challenge anything. I think with this hand we're just happy not to deal in. A crossword is going really, really fast. So what is my best case scenario? Right Lord deals into a Hanemon. That's genuine. Right Lord deals into an 18,000 point hand. And then suddenly we get to ascend to the throne as second place Steve, right? That would be incredible. Hang on, let me just check for a second. Do you deserve this? Yeah, you deserve this. You're honestly due for one. You're honestly due for one. Does Right Lord deserve to deal in? Yeah, you're honestly due for one. Parentheses derogatory. Yeah, you've been crushing it in the Jade Room recently. Left Lord, how are you doing? Master 2-star. Don't even. You are also saying there can only be one second place Steve here, and you know dang right who was here first. Red Dragon. Yeah, sure, definitely a tile that I could throw. Do I want to? Absolutely not. Someone else needs to discard it first. There's already one that's been discarded, but these are the types of discards that will ruin your faith in a god. You know what I mean? Like. I'm just not gonna do this because you could still use the Red Dragon and it's not guaranteed safe. So I used to buy like thick socks because I was like, well, they feel this. I guess this is getting a little freaky. They just feel better in the shoe. But then did I tell you? So old heads will know about this. Like 8 months ago when I was buying sneakers or something, I always used to. I guess I'm telling you my shoe size. This is very personal. I used to always buy like 9 size, like either 9 or 9.5 shoes, and then I used to tie my like shoelaces really, really tight, like obscenely tight, because otherwise I'm like, oh, the shoe doesn't feel good. And then one day when I was in the shoe store trying shoes on, they were like, do you want to try a smaller size? And I promise, like, I'm not. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm insecure, but like I really don't care about like the whole like internet, like, oh, shoe size, whatever. Look, you can have your sly like the comments or whatever. I really I just want comfortable shoes more than any sense of like pride or whatever. You know how many self-reports I've given about anyway. I still want Right Lord to deal into a Hanemon here. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but that would be excellent. Getting into exhaustive draw, I'm also huge chillin' in that respect. 4, okay, 8 of characters, also another safe tile. You don't change your hand. We're gaming right now. I would suggest that we're gaming right now. If we repeat South 3, we repeat South 3. Like, I'm genuinely okay. I'm never gonna get into Tenpai, right? So I might as well discard the absolute safest tile at my disposal. No, we don't pawn or do anything freaky here. Hopefully Left Lord is also not in Tenpai by the end of this, and this is perfect. This is genuinely perfect. My point differential remains consistent with Left Lord. And now in South 4, all we need to do is bring it home with a 1 Han Andy. This is the most Tanyao hand I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh. Can I be real with you? I want it. Okay. Good for you. Please don't deal in. Oh my god. Well, I'm never cutting this, right? I think my next safest tile is this. Terminal tile, and we see 2 of the 9. Okay, that's perfect. Genuinely perfect. If they sumo, we're chilling. If Left Lord deals in, we're chilling. All we need to do is avoid Californian Bill. Thank you so much for the follow. By the way, Bean Queen, thank you so much for the sub, even when I wasn't streaming on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. This is okay. Hang on, I gotta lock in a little bit. I mean, I don't really see any other safe tiles. We're just gonna be cutting 1s and 9s until the end of time. Please don't. Please, come on. Okay. Genuinely okay. Double Riichi into sumo. Oh my god, they had a double-sided weight too. I would kill for a hand like this. Oh my god. I mean, it's fine. Left Lord had 0 agency. Could you imagine Left Lord's YouTube commentary? All right, folks, South 4, but we're in the dealer seat. There's maybe a chance that we get double Riichi. Minus 15 feels bad, but it's not minus 215. Holy frick. That is unbelievable. This is genuinely unbelievable. And the 4, second places that we've had, that's even more than a first place. I mean, that doesn't, the calculation there isn't quite correct, but you know what I mean. Like 4 second places in a row, it's like we got first place. Yeah, that's what Olympic athletes always say, right? Oh, we got a second a few times. It's basically like getting first. Look at all these sumos. We had 0 agency. Oh my god, we had 0. Wait, do I even have a thumbnail? I do have a thumbnail. Oh, but it's like a weak thumbnail, dude. Did we have an East 3 folding decision? East 3 folding decision? 9 of characters. Maka, spit on me. Because this is a pretty spicy situation. I play this like a monster, by the way. I genuinely play this like a monster. Right Lord calls Riichi. Oh, no. You wanted me to chase? Are you nuts? Are you nuts? Single tile your Riichi Dora. It's 3 Han, dude. It's 3 Han. Like 30. It's 3 Han 40 Fu. 3 Han 40 Fu isn't even that much. Non-dealer, 3 Han, 40 Fu. 5,200 on a bad weight? Yo, someone in the comments back me up. Someone smarter than me in the comments back me up. This cannot be, right? This genuinely cannot be. How Maka's a freak? Really? I just don't like that. I genuinely just don't like that. We would have dealt in. Oh no, yeah, we would have dealt in with the 7 of circles had we gone for it. I mean, it's not like that really matters because the right decision is the right decision regardless of what happens in a game of variance. But like, yeesh, you know what I mean? Did at any point? Oh yeah, we also were in this situation. Yeah, this also felt incredible. We sumoed this one. This is a decent thumbnail at least. This is genuinely a decent thumbnail. Okay, I would go mining in the 3-player. In the 3-player lobbies, but again, I'm not feeling that great, and there's maintenance later today, so I wanted to try to squeeze in a few recordings if I'm able to. Folks, it's gonna do it for today's video. If you like the song or if you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. Until next time. Oh wait, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description. Along with our community channel, our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Thank you for all your support on there. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.